Today I'm making a video that I haven't planned before. What's up? It's Anna, and today's video is gonna be something really personal for me. Today I'm gonna talk about a topic that's probably well known by everyone, but not so many of you might have feel the way I did, and some of you might feel worse. Body positivity and body shaming, anything that has to do something with the body. It's well-known trouble for lots of people. I know what you can think. Girl, you have no idea. You have never been in this situation. You were never body shamed. And that, my people, girls and boys and women, men, that one you got wrong. A while back I realized how much I really want to help people, and to help people I realized I need to start with myself. Like, you can really help others when you can't really help yourself. So I'm gonna do it today. So you can understand, I'm gonna start with my own story I have. I'm gonna start with the day I was born. I was born 17th of February 2002 to a family with my one sister, which was after some while occupied by my younger brother as well. When I went to kindergarten in my small village, which has like 2,000 people, I'm not sure because I'm not living there anymore. I went to kindergarten with a 3 years old kids. I was okay. I had some friends, I was enjoying myself, I was kind of badass, and it was all great and stuff. But pretty much that time started everything, which is weird. Like, you are 4 years old and you're occupying yourself with a thought of someone hating you. There was this boy who was, I guess, 1 year older than me. Maybe I don't know how old I was back then, maybe like 4 or 5, but I remember it. And this boy, I don't know what I did wrong. Like, I probably didn't do anything wrong, but he still kind of hated me, and he was calling me wrong names. He was throwing food at me, he was laughing at me. I didn't do anything wrong. I was 4, 5 years old maybe. Like, you're not supposed to feel hated at this very young age. He was really making fun of me, like in front of everyone. And we were just kids back then, but like, what's wrong with you when you're 6 and you're body shaming someone who is 4 or 5 years old? I really don't remember how old I was, but I remember it clearly, like it was yesterday, when I was sitting and he was throwing a rice at me and calling me something that I would refer to as a bitch maybe. I'm sorry. I was like, for a young age, this is really inappropriate. And first of all, like, who would like to throw food at someone when you can eat it? Like, nowadays, when you're at school canteen, you always got a small portion, and back then you were throwing a rice. Not cool. It was my kind of like a first experience with body shaming and this kind of stuff. I really didn't think about it that much back then. Like, yes, I was sad, but we were kids. It always flew away really quickly. Then I went to school. I had a good class, and then my parents got divorced and I moved to a new city with new people. I didn't know anyone here. It was probably like the worst thing. You go to city from a village, like there is a change of 7,000 people, and you don't know anyone besides your parent, because we weren't two anymore. I was in a new city with people I didn't know, without friends. So I went to the school, new school, and I was alone. I cried a lot. I didn't have any friends. I eventually made 2 friends. They were amazing, but they left me after 1 year because they went to another school, and I was again alone. And then it all started happening. I have no idea what I did wrong, and when I think about it now, I don't think I did anything wrong. They were like really dickheads, and everything was so wrong. It all started. They were calling me by really ugly names. They were making fun of me. They were body shaming me. I I was wearing sweatshirts and long jeans all over the summer while there was hot outside, and I couldn't help myself because they, I don't know, they hated me, I guess. I don't know. Right now I know how much I was bullied, how much they hated me even though I didn't do anything wrong, and I had no support there. I had my stepbrother who hated me as well because my mother ended up with his father, and that wasn't my fault. That wasn't fault of 10-year-old girl. I was just living my life peacefully till the day we moved. And I know that things weren't good back then, but they were slightly better for me. I'm sorry. This is like, this is the thing I actually really never talked openly about. And this is how it shows. Okay. The worst thing was that they were making fun of my younger brother as well. And he was I don't know, he was 6. No, 7 years old. 8 maybe. And they were making fun of him. I'm not going and making fun of people you don't even know. People you don't know their stories. You're not body shaming someone just because how they look. And the funny thing is that I wasn't fat or anything. I was normal. Till that time, I was okay. Then I end up in a hospital for so much time. I kinda call it my new home because I was there non-stop, 24/7. I spent my Christmas there. I honestly like spent 3 weeks of December that year in a hospital. And my parents didn't know what was wrong with me because I couldn't tell them. I couldn't tell them that I was scared to wake up every morning and to go to school because they were constantly making fun of me. I just couldn't. And I tried to solve it. After getting home every day, I was thinking really like, what if I did something and I stopped it for once? And it's not okay for a 10-year-old to think about suicide. It's not okay. I'm sorry. This wasn't coming in my thoughts. What I was trying to say is that it's not okay for a 10-year-old to think about suicide or trying it, because I did. I did try it, and I'm glad that it didn't happen. After some time, I got away from that school. I went to my current school where I'm right now for 8 years, and I got a class that I love. And I right now I'm not crying because they are bad or something. I'm just crying because it's almost over. I'm crying because I will leave them soon. I just hope that we will see each other, because I don't know, guys, anyone from my class, I don't know if you really know this, but I love you all so much. Like, you are like my family, honestly. I couldn't think of better classmates. I couldn't think of better teacher. It really made me laugh again. And I just hope you love me as much as I do love you, because that's everything I've ever wanted. And right now I'm here. Oh, still not okay with my body. I gained weight after that. I was so overwhelmed. It was okay for some time. And then one day I went to see my father, and he went straight on me and then asked me what I'm gonna do. And I was confused, like, what do you mean? Like, what should I do? He normally said to me, what are you gonna do about your problem with food? What are you gonna do about the problem that you're solving your own problems with food? When you're gonna lose some weight, when you're gonna be normal, when you're gonna look beautiful. My own father told me this, that I was, what, the fact that I was solving my problems with food. I'm sorry, I wasn't. What I was solving my problem was crying that night, not eating, trying to kill myself. My own father told me this. What am I supposed to say to this? And they never understood. And they never understood the fact that I'm still healing. And it's 8 years now. I'm still healing, and it's, I don't know, 6 years now. My father told me this. This is not okay. If you're going to be parents one day, or you are parents right now, don't let your children feel the way I did. Try to help them. And when you can't help them, or you don't know what's happening to them, don't make it worse. Don't insult them. Don't be rude. Try to help them, but not in this way, because this isn't helping. I'm a piece of shit right now. I wanted to tell my story at the beginning, which is more like half of the video actually, for you to know that I've been feeling the same. And I know that some people might have it worse, but some people might not understand. And I have friends, a friend actually, who is feeling this way, who is still fighting the battle. And I hope she's winning, because I hope I can help you, but I really needed to start with myself. I know you know that I'm talking about you. I love you the way you are. I met you in bad times, I met you in good times. After some years, I met you now. And I know it. You're beautiful the way you are. And don't let anyone else to say something different. You're beautiful the way you are. You're perfect for yourself. If you want to change, do it. But don't do it for anyone else. Do it for yourself. This is the only way. But I don't think it's needed. I love you all, guys. I do. And this is going to be probably the first video I'm gonna share on my social media, so I can get the hate from everyone who's following me. But I really want this video to be seen by as many people as possible. I know that there's lots of people talking about this topic, and I know that almost everyone who's sharing this share their own stories as well, or they will fighting this battle. But I really kind of needed to say this, because I really need to end this battle and to win. So I'm gonna end this video with an honor. Finally starting to love myself so I can grow and help others. If you're struggling with this topic and you don't have anyone to talk about it with, go and find me. I will help you. I can be there when you don't have anyone. I know how it feels. Probably everything I wanted to say. I didn't want this to be an emotional drama and everything, but yes, I'm sorry for that. I love you. And I want to create this whole family for all of you. So if you're watching this, if you know anyone who's struggling with this topic, who's struggling with body shaming and body shape, if they're struggling with anything, share this video, share it to them, share it on your social medias, or don't do anything, but you could help. I'm gonna see you in my next video, which is gonna be probably more happier than this one, but I was thinking about this for too long. I really needed to be made. I finally won that battle. You're beautiful the way you are. You are amazing and fantastic and awesome. Pure, perfect human being. Remember that. If not anything else from this video, remember the fact that you're loved. Not by your family, I mean, like, they love you, okay? And like everyone who loves you, but not just by them, but by me as well. I love you.